So something's different. Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today I'm here to introduce you to my new bookshelves. These bookshelves were my Mother's Day gift from my husband and my daughters. And as you probably have known if you've been here for a while, we did move last year. We moved last summer from New Mexico to Florida. And I had bookshelves that I filmed in front of that I purchased in New Mexico, put them together, was filming in front of them. They made the move with us. And during the move, they got pretty warped to the point where it wasn't fixable. A lot of the shelves were crooked. It was sagging in the middle. And that's just because they were cheap bookshelves and they were very thin and they did not hold up well getting moved and then put into storage for a few weeks and then moved again. They didn't handle that very well. And we had been talking about getting me a new bookshelf for a while. So finally for Mother's Day, my husband said, let's pick out a bookshelf and that'll be your gift. And I said, okay. So I found this bookshelf here and I will give you an overview of it. I'm not going to do a bookshelf tour. I don't like those, but I will show you what it looks like as a whole. And then I have another little side bookshelf here that I actually stole from my older daughter, and I have some special books on there that I will show you, and I'll do kind of a little mini tour of that one for sure. But I have like a special project for that one. But I did have to downsize. I downsized from 2 bookshelves to 1. This is only 1 shelf here, and that's because I'm not gonna lie, guys, this one was expensive. It was about $250 for 1 shelf, and I didn't want to do 2 of the same one because that would have been double the money. We weren't really in a position to spend that much at the time. So I said, okay, I'm going to have to downsize. So I went from 2 bookshelves to 1. I made it work. I didn't get rid of any books, but I did have to kind of store them a little bit differently. So I'll show you how I do that. But I'm very excited to show you my shelves. Okay, so starting from the top here, I did need to put some books on the top of the shelf in order to have some more storage, but this has a total of 4 shelves, and this is what it looks like as a whole. And then I made kind of an extra one on the top for myself, like I said. So the top shelf here, I have a couple of series that are flanking the ends here so that they stand up. And then I have some books that are either by the same author or like some series here, things like that. So these are kind of like, should be grouped together. Over here I have some classics and my Donna Tartt. These are all thrillers on this next shelf right here. All thrillers. And then down here I have some more classics and my Khaled Hosseini books, which I really love. And then I have historical fiction on this next shelf. And then in the middle here, there was some room that is going to be seen in my videos, so I thought I'd put some fun stuff. So I have a little S that's cut out of a book. I have a golden snitch that Kaylin built for me, and then a little wand from Harry Potter. And then I have a little bulldog statue that used to sit on my scrapbook desk, but I put him up here because I love bulldogs, and a little Belle Funko girl there. And then down here, these are a couple of journals and the book S, which is by J.J. Abrams. And that's just kind of a special book, so I put it there. And then down here, I have more thrillers, all my Stephen King books. And then this is my TBR jar and my 2 TBR jars here, and then my bookmarks that I have in a glass vase. And then down here is where I had to get creative and I had to double up. So I have 2 rows back here. These are still a couple of more thrillers. I have some middle grade back here. Middle grade is in the back, and then a lot of my literary fiction. So that's what this is. And then over there, I have a few more classics over there as well that are not doubled up. So this is the only shelf that I have doubled up right now. And that is the whole of my bookshelf. I'm sorry I have a hard time getting the whole thing in one shot. I really can't do that. But that is what it looks like as a whole. I absolutely love it. And I love the way it pops against my blue wall as well. So that's a lot of fun. And then right next to it is a little shelf that I stole from my daughter Kaylin, and I have my owls on here for right now. But it's just a little 5-cube thing that we got at Target. And these two sides right here are just some overflow, so just books that are overflowed. And these are doubled up as well. As you can see here, I have them doubled up, but these are just books that as I was putting things away, I needed to put them somewhere. So I have them in here. And then this side here, so these 3 cubes are not doubled up, but I have a very special project for these, and I will tell you about that now. Okay, so we're going to talk about the 3 cubes I have here. Now, these are going to be books that I want to read before we move again. So I know your question is, are you moving again? As of right now, no. But with the way that my husband's job has been working out, it is very possible we could move again next summer. So very possibly we should have another year here. Fingers crossed it's even longer than that, but we'll see. So I have at least a year to read every book on one of these 3 shelves here. And the reason I want to do this is because I do need to keep on top of my storage and make sure I'm not overflowing so much the way I am right now. And I want to be able to read some books in order to get rid of them. So these are books that I picked off my shelf that I have a feeling after I read them, I would be good to go ahead and donate them afterwards. So that's why these are on the shelf, and these are kind of like read them to get rid of them type of thing. I think I will enjoy them when I read them, which is why I still have them, but I have a feeling I'm going to be able to just say thank you and goodbye when I'm done. So that's going to be my goal right now, is to read all of the books off of this shelf before we get orders to move somewhere else again, because it would be nice to clear it out, and then when we move, these books are not going because they're going to be gone, and the shelf is not going either. So we're going to see how that goes. We're considering not keeping this shelf afterwards. We'll see. We may keep it, but even so, I don't want to take any of these books with me. And I kind of want to make it so that if I don't read these books, all of these books by the time we leave, whatever's still on here, I'm just going to donate, because if I haven't read it in a year, it's gone. So that is going to be my goal. Let me do a count of how many I have here. I have 28 books here, so that's very, very doable, you know, within a year time frame. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what all these books are. The Miracle Life of Edgar Mint by Brady Udall. Secrets of Southern Girls by Haley Harrigan. Rebel of the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton. Becoming of Myra Dyer by Michelle Hodkin. The Serpent King by Jeff Zentner. The Execution of Noah P. Singleton by Elizabeth L. Silver. The Passenger by Lisa Lutz. The Cellar by Natasha Preston. The River at Night by Erica Ferencik. Yeah. The Luckiest Girl Alive by Jessica Knoll. Okay, moving on down to the next shelf here. House of Leaves by Mark Z. Danielewski. Tiger's Curse by Colleen Hawke. Hunted by Megan Spooner. The Glittering Court by Rochelle Mead. Hunting LaRoe by Elaine Shannon. The Flood Girls by Richard Fifield. The Sun is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware. Sea Escape by Lynn Griffin. And The Amateur Marriage by Ann Tyler. And now we're on the bottom row here. So I have Switch and Deeper, both by Megan Hart. The Unlikely Adventures of the Shergill Sisters by Bali Kaur Jasal. Cutting for Stone by Abraham Verghese. I was on the fence on whether or not I even wanted to keep this, but Lindsay's reading it right now, so I'm low-key waiting for her review before I decide if I'm going to keep it or not. Low Pressure by Sandra Brown. Heart-Shaped Box by Joe Hill. Before the Fall by Noah Hawley. And this one is a bind-up of 2 different books, so I'll just read at least one of them before we go. But these 2 novels in here are called The Beach Club and Summer People, and both by Ellen Hilderbrand. I should probably do this summer, yeah. Okay, and that is it for my kind of an unhaul project, I guess you could say. You know, read them in order to unhaul them, and then whatever I don't read before we end up moving again is just going to get unhauled. And some rules I have for myself: I cannot add to this. So if I take it off and there's room to store other things, I'm not going to add to it. So these are it. This is going to be my project, and I'm not going to add any more to it. It'll just be these. And that's it, guys. Those are my brand new bookshelves and kind of a new way that I'm organizing in at least my filming room. Everything else is still the same. And I hope you enjoyed it. So please let me know down below if you guys have any questions. I will leave a link to the shelf if you guys are interested in it. I did get it from wayfarer.com, so I'll leave a link to it down below, because I have a feeling some of you are going to ask where I got it. But yeah, not cheap. I'm not going to lie. It was an investment, but I'm so in love with it. I really am. And I have a feeling that when we move again, this is going to definitely hold up in the move a lot better, because these are much thicker and just a little bit of a better quality than what I had before. So hope you guys enjoy it. This will be my new background. I'm super excited, and I will talk to you guys again soon. And please let me know if there's anything on this little unhaul shelf that I need to get to ASAP, and I will see about picking a few of them up over the summer and let you know what I think. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.